Quick video on how to refill a Voyager compass without a bubble resulting afterwards. So this is a Voyager, I believe is the model name, F82, and I rebuilt it because it was totally empty of fluid when I bought the boat. So the rebuild kit comes with a new O-ring like this and a diaphragm like this. There's not much to rebuilding one of these. To get to the O-ring, you take off all these screws circumferentially. This thing pops off, and then you can replace that O-ring. I also hit it with a blowtorch gently and kind of flame polished the plastic there. And then underneath, you take these two screws off, and then you have to pop this aluminum cover off. I had to use a pick in order to get it up, and then there's some more screws underneath there, and then you can replace this diaphragm. Not a whole lot to it. And then once you put it back together, there's the fill screw there. So that comes with an O-ring in the rebuild kit. So I took the O-ring and replaced that, and then I take the screw off. I found this piece of silicone tubing that fits over the fill port, and I wedged it on. Let me do that real quick. And then once that was wedged on, I could fill the compass with odorless mineral spirits. And then it takes quite a lot of work to get those last bubbles out. You really have to shake it around and be patient. But if you keep this piece of tubing, and I had a little funnel attached to it, if you keep this piece of tubing upright, you can usually get all the bubbles out. They recommend putting the mineral spirits in the freezer to avoid bubble formation before you do this. So once you fill this up as much as possible, then you can drop your fill screw in through this hosing, and I was actually able to tighten it on there like this with my screwdriver going through the tubing all full of liquid, and that way you avoid a bubble.